Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's currently Sunday the 1st of September 2024 and welcome to week 451 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw after a business trip I gained 3 pounds or 1.4 kilogram, which saw my body mass index go from 53.4 up to 53.7. Just like I always do, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,466 compared to the previous week at 2,781. Thankfully, I've managed to bring it back down within my 2,500 calorie allowance average for the week, so that's a good start. I've not eaten any bread throughout the week, unlike every day last week, so that's also good news because bread is my weakness. Yeah, at least I've come back down within my allowance. My fluid consumption has increased to 3,136 millilitres as an average for the week, which is a nice jump upwards compared to last week, but I'm still not achieving my ultimate target of 3,500 millilitres as an average for the week. How about my activity levels? Well, we all know I like to monitor my step count for this. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 4,370 compared to the previous week at 4,019. The smallest of increases. No excuse really. Again, done a lot of administration stuff based around my desk, but there were opportunities which I didn't take to go on walks. Down to laziness. It's that time of the week we'll get to see my latest weighing results, so here it is guys, here's my weighing. I weigh 183.5 kilograms, which is 404.5 pounds, or 28 stone, 12.5 pounds. This means in the past week, I've seen a loss of 1 pound, or 0.4 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a loss of 1 pound, or 0.4 kilogram. So there we go. I'm glad it's a loss. I was expecting it to be larger, if I'm being honest. I know I'm not hugely into my calorie allowance average, but still a big difference compared to last week is of course bread, and I know it does tend to help me gain weight quite easily. So I thought by removing it completely, obviously that should at least help me go towards losing the 3 pounds that I gained last week. It's not the case. But nevertheless, I'm happy it's a loss. I wanted it to be more, but I know there's other reasons and factors behind that, such as activity. Based on this week's weight loss, it sees my body mass index go from 53.7 down to 53.6. And for my third weight loss target, last week it was minus 6.1% complete, and after the loss it goes up to minus 4.7% complete. So in the 451 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 136.7 pounds, which is 62 kilograms, or 9 stone, 10.7 pounds. Next week is not going to be a normal week, or at least I can't stick to my normal day-to-day routine because I do have another business trip that I have to do, this time to Germany, flying into Frankfurt. So I'm going to have to make the best choices possible again in terms of meals during my relatively short stay, just a few days in Germany, but still it can potentially mess up my result on Saturday. So activity wise, I should be able to fit in some walking. It just depends on what the situation is around the hotel that I'm going to be staying at. If it's actually some decent walks around there, great. But I'm not in a city centre. Like I say, I'm on the outskirts of a city. So yeah, we'll see what's all that about when I get there. We just have to wait and see what happens, but I am wanting to see a weight loss result next week, no matter what. So I don't care how small the weight loss is, as long as it's a loss. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week, stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.